Let's get started!
80% of my predictions turned out wrong. Man, I suck at making predictions.
You're calling about arrangements for the drinking party, right? Should I try inviting?
Yeah, go ahead. It'll be as exciting as the second assassin. Completely off screen. Alright, let's begin. Since the creator's clearly running out of ideas, seeing that chapters are getting shorter and shorter, it's time to do a recap instead of talking about a topic. I swear the combination of 333 and 332 would just be equivalent to a standard war arc chapter. So anyways, Deadline speaking as Handaman successfully took New Order, because Wonder Woman's imagination is clearly lacking in thinking about creative ways of defeating him.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Wonder Woman tried to protect herself, but the plot says she needs to die, so she died. What the f***ing hell? If she can edit New Order just like that, then what's the point of the naming and touching mechanic in the first place? How come defending against disintegration is against the limit? We got 3 explanations on New Order, and none of them made sense. This is Miss Mindlayer's death scene levels of bullshit all over again.
Oh, I think I'm tearing up.
At this point, it's the plot that dictates who wins nowadays. I'll not be surprised if Handaman suddenly gains the ability to crap out ice cream, simply because the plot says so. Meanwhile, Deadline is really serious about being a comic book villain. What kind of f***ing goal is that? Hey Deadline.
What?
Do you even have any idea what you're doing at this point?
No.
So are you just going to pull random bullshit out of your ass now?
Yes.
I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
Deadline suddenly having international villain buddies is just so out of the blue it's not even funny. But since the world is very much peaceful, I can safely say that all of them are just as weak and pathetic as Japanese villains. Or maybe they are just as obsessed with taking out other villains like Handaman does all the time.
Not technically, but that's what the media made it look like.
After New Order being taken, it turned into a spirit form Wonder Woman ravaging Deadline's other quirks because that's her last wish. Shouldn't it stop because the person who ordered it is technically dead now? And since it belongs to Deadline already, what's stopping him from making it stop? Well, to be fair, Deadline is a dumbass.
What the
Merged with another dumbass. He's seriously expecting to go up against a top hero reality warper, and her not warp reality. And that's a level of dumbassery that's never before known to science. Meanwhile, Spirit Form Wonder Woman is somehow punching Deadline's quirks into oblivion, and completely removing them one by one, further proving New Order is magic as compared to MHA standard genetic-based quirks.
How is this even possible, huh?
Now I have no f***ing idea how is she doing this. But this is MHA. Screw established logic. Things nowadays simply happen because plot. Deadline, in a state of panic, plans to transfer New Order to someone else just to get rid of this woman who's too angry to die. At the moment, Handaman is still being pummeled outside, which is very typical for Handaman whenever he goes up against heroes, because his plot armor only effectively works against other villains.
How is she doing this?
And then there's that stupid invulnerable bird brain that tanked ballistic missiles earlier, sufficiently highlighted, and hinting that New Order will be passed to it. That's about it. In the end, Wonder Woman just felt like a cheap excuse to level out Handaman back to manageable state from God mode, which he would never even reach if this was all planned in the first place. Wonder Woman is completely wasted, another name being taken off of the dwindling amount of female characters. That's pretty much Wonder Woman.
She fell asleep. I'm heading out for a bit.
Suddenly coming in as a giant
Hello, tiny one.
nerf bat to Handaman. And now she's dead. Although I gotta say, this trend of taking out hyped up female characters within a few chapters is really becoming an issue.